guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Shayla if this is your first time here. So in today's video, I'm going to be reviewing the brand new Jaclyn Hill Vault. It's like a bedazzled vault, y'all. Let me show you. Look at, y'all can see, look at the stones up in here. Y'all see that? This is bedazzled, honey. So the only thing I'm not clear about is if you actually get this vault with the 4 palettes. I'm not sure, but we got a lot of bedazzled, we got a lot of bling happening up in here. All right, so a year ago, was it longer than a year ago? I'm not sure. Jaclyn released her infamous palette. You can see here, mine's super dirty. So this came with like a matte finish, no mirror. There's a bunch of eyeshadows in it. It kind of has like every color imaginable up in here, but no names, no mirror. There was a lot to be improved with this palette. So she recently, or is recently about to release what is called the Vault. So it's called the Vault because I guess when she was creating the first palette, she had a lot of leftover shades, and so they took it out the vault and put it into these palettes. And honey, there's an upgrade, okay? So the palettes are now smaller, which I like this size a lot better. This is just more practical for me for traveling. It's 10 times better. Like, palettes shouldn't be bigger than this. So the finish is shiny, okay? And then when you open it up, there is a mirror, and then the names of the shadows are at the bottom. Finally. So what's interesting about these palettes is not only is it kind of color coordinated so you can see what it's hard with this white palette to see, but you can see that there's like different colors for each palette. So purple, brown, blue, and kind of green. So you know what you're picking up. And then the names of the palette are right here. Again, you can't see it because it's a white palette. Alright, so I've swatched these palettes, but I wanted to show you guys all 4 of the palettes here. You can see that, I mean, this is like a really pretty collection. I feel like if you don't have the Jaclyn Hill, what do you call it? I guess the original palette, then you probably will really love these little mini palettes. But if you already have the Jaclyn Hill palette, I do kind of feel like you're getting double of what you already have, or you're just getting it in a travel size. I guess that's the best way to put it. You're getting it in a travel size. Even though Morphe and Jaclyn claim that the shades are slightly different, which they are, they're still similar. So similar that I feel like if I had the original Jaclyn Hill palette, I probably wouldn't get these, you know, unless I was traveling. All right, so in this review, I'm gonna be testing out 2 of the palettes. I mean, it's kind of hard to put all of them on. So I just picked 2 that I really liked, and we are gonna try it out. I'm gonna give you just my first impressions of the pigment, of the palette, and then after the review, I'm gonna let you guys know if I would recommend it. So let's get started. Even though I wanna use Armed and Gorgeous, this one, because it has those like warm oranges, this has just been done. You know, like we've done this over and over again. You guys know how to do this. So we're gonna try something a little different. Well, it's not really different. It's not really different. It's just like a color I haven't worn in a while. I really wanna use these purples because I feel like I haven't done purple in a hot minute, and because the purple palette doesn't really have transition colors like this, I can't, no. This is like gray, we're not about to do this. I'm gonna use the Ring the Alarm palette just because it has like, you know, the crease colors for me. All right, we're gonna start with Alert in the crease first. I'm so happy she put a mirror in these bad boys, like, come on. Finally. Oh, okay. That's pretty. You guys know how I feel about oranges in my crease. Like, I just live for it. So I am just really liking this color. Yes. Next, I'm gonna go on with Framed, which is kind of like a plummy brown. Yeah, I would say, yeah, plummy. And I'm using my same blending brush. So far, I am just really liking how these colors are going on. And I feel like I had the same reaction with the original Jaclyn Hill palette. Like, I wasn't expecting the colors to, I guess, go on as well. And when they did, I was like, oh, this is cute. So far, it's not bad for $15. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I think this palette that I'm using right now is probably like the most appealing for like an everyday palette. The Ring the Alarm, just because it has like those neutral colors, but then it has some deeper plum undertone, so it's like you can wear it day and night. This might be the one to buy, you know what I'm saying? Now I'm gonna go in with my ColourPop 36 concealer, and we are gonna cut that crease. So far, I'm really liking this plum shade that's happening here in my crease. Pretty nice. Using a clean brush, I'm gonna put pizzazz on the outside and the inside of the lid. Okay, so I am noticing that with this frosted color that I kind of have to layer a lot on, which I think it's just because it's like that kind of creamier consistency. And maybe even I need to put it on with my finger, but I feel like, oh yeah, there it goes. You definitely need to put a lot of product on the brush. Yeah, this is buildable. So I feel like with most frosted colors, you put it on and it kind of goes on with one, you know, one stroke of the brush. But with this, you kind of have to layer it a little bit, which for me, I'm like, I want the pigment in one try. Yeah, okay, I see what's happening here. So you definitely need to put a lot of product on the brush for it to kind of show up super pigmented. All right, using my same brush, I'm gonna go in with Bling Bling and apply this all over the center of the lid. Bling Bling. Every time I come around, you'll say bling bling. Honestly, this like frosted consistency, it's just like not going on how I expected it with the brush. Let me try my finger. It's like, I feel like it should be like more pigmented. Yeah, that's a little better. You know what I mean? Like it's like such a creamy consistency that my brush isn't really picking it up, and I have to put a ton of product on my brush. But do you guys see like how I'm layering it for it to kind of show up super vibrant? Honestly, if this palette wasn't $15, I would probably be like, what the? See? So that's like me dabbing it on, and then this is after like a few applications. So I don't know what that's about, but I mean, the palette's only $15, so it's kind of like, I feel like you're definitely getting your money's worth. Am I the only person who's noticed this like consistency where it's almost like a little too creamy? I'm using the edge of my brush just to kind of keep this little cut crease defined. That's why you see me going back and forth like this. Like, I feel like I'm applying this just like forever. All right, so I'm gonna deepen the crease, just the outer corner of the crease and the lid, this kind of space right here, just a little bit. And I'm gonna use Mystic, which is actually a lot similar to Framed. Let me just show you guys. Framed is actually kind of a mix between Mystic and Rockstar, if you guys see it. So you can see it like here and here. And then this is what I put in my crease. So they are pretty similar. There are some similarities in the two palettes. So if you get them both, you'll have like 3 colors that are kind of the same. All right, so I'm gonna use my pencil brush from Sigma, and I am just gonna kind of tap the dark shade on the outer corner of my lid and my crease, just so it looks like it's like kind of blended here. Sometimes I do this, sometimes I don't, but I was just like in a mood, you know? I was like, let me put a little bit of color up in here. I'll probably smudge under my lash line with this too. Even though the lid color was a little funky, you know, it's going on a little crazy, I do like how my eyes are looking. They look really pretty. I'm gonna smudge Mystic, so that color I just put on the outer corner, I'm gonna smudge it under my lash line. See what's going on here. These are the type of plums that I would definitely wear. Like, I feel like these are like, I don't want to say every day, but you know what I mean? Like, you can get away with wearing this and it won't look like too crazy, too dramatic, too bright, I should say. Like, it's just like a little hint of plum. This background and my little tan and the little plum in my eyes and my hair is just doing something for me. I see this tan is just wait till after I go to Cabo, okay? Melanin about to be popping. All right, I'm gonna line my eyes with Dose of Color Shady eyeliner. Thank goodness for this mirror, man. And it doesn't look like one of those cheap mirrors. You know, like when you get a cheap mirror in a palette and it's like you look a little wavy in it? Yeah, no, this doesn't look like this. This looks pretty official. Y'all know what I'm talking about with the mirror, with the way it looks wavy. Y'all already know I'm gonna apply my Big Shot mascara. I've just really been into these cut creases lately. I just like can't get enough of a cut crease. And I feel like honestly this year I've kind of mastered it for my eye shape. And I think that's why I'm just so into it, because I'm like finally doing it good. Like before there was a little struggle, you know, the cut crease was a struggle, but I got it now and it's popping. I'm gonna finish off the look with Mykonos lashes. These are like drama, honey, okay? And I've just been wearing these a little bit more, and I just like how they make my eyes look. Every time I wear the Mykonos lashes, you guys are like, oh, your makeup makeup, your makeup, your makeup. When I wear like my other lashes, y'all don't be caring, you know? Y'all see that? See the drama it brings? Ooh, I'm not mad at this eyeshadow, you guys. I am not mad at all. All right, you guys, I'm gonna put the rest of my face on and then I'm gonna give you guys my final thoughts on the Vault. And I'm gonna let you guys know if I would recommend it or not. All right, I'm back. We have a little headband moment happening here. Jen Atkin put me onto this, so I'm like, okay, I'm feeling it. I like the little headband with the waves, with the curls, you know? All right, let's talk about these palettes. So I really like the two palettes that I put on my eyes, Bling Boss and Ring the Alarm, with the exception of the frosted colors not going on as well, but it's kind of like one of those things where it didn't bother me that much to where I'm like, oh, I hate the palette. I still really like the palette, and I think for $15, you're kind of getting your money's worth. But again, the two that I would recommend are Bling Boss and Ring the Alarm, only because I feel like they both have colors that I'm actually gonna wear. You know what I mean? Like this is like a pretty good palette here. Let me show you and compare to the other ones, which I already showed you guys the palettes, but I just want you guys to kind of see where my head's at. So you kind of have like the warms, and then with these you have like the warm and cools, and I just feel like a lot of these green shades, like I will not wear, like ever. And actually, hold up, now that I think about it, so Top Secret, whoa. So Top Secret, you guys can see it right here, and Potion are almost, I don't want to say identical, I scratched it, but they're super similar. Hold on. Wait, hold on. I'm noticing a couple things here. So with these two palettes, oh, they're kind of similar. Rush and Agent, you can kind of see them here. So this one and this one are similar. And these two palettes, you can see there's a lot of similar matte shades. That's interesting that they did that. So here, is this one similar too? Mainly these three are kind of similar. I noticed that some of the mattes were similar earlier, but now that I'm looking at all the palettes, it does look like there's a lot of almost duplicated, and if they're not duplicated, they look super similar, so just keep that in mind when you're buying it. Overall, I love that she added a mirror. I love that the names are now on the bottom of the shades. I think that's just so important with the palette. I will say this, if you have the original Jaclyn Hill palette, this one, like if you have this at home and you don't travel a lot and you love this palette, then you're probably not gonna need the 4 Volt Bedazzled palette, because this kind of just has everything that you would need. And I really do feel like there's a lot of similarities with this palette and the Vault. But if you're like a makeup fanatic and you just love purchasing new makeup, then I would definitely recommend Ring the Alarm, Bling Boss. And I think you'll like it, and I think it will be easier to travel with. I'm glad she made these little mini palettes, because the big one was just like, for me, I travel so much, it's too big, it doesn't fit in my makeup case. So that's basically it, guys. You know, if you love makeup, you're gonna love it. If you don't want to get like repetitive colors, then I probably wouldn't get it, and that's what it is. Thank you guys for watching my review of the Jaclyn Hill Vault. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, comment below, and last but not least, strut and slay. Alright, so here's the tea, y'all. Pretty good. Skin about to be popping. My eyes look cute though. Let me see, because I'm not about to buy all 4, so come on in. Is this light centered or not? We're going to be a little shady today. We're going to, you know, have a little tea. No, we're not doing. Let me stop. Let me do that again. My ashy. You know. Okay, wait, hold on. I'm noticing that, y'all will come for me if I'm ashy, so let me get a thumbnail pick up in here. Like, there's a lot of similarities up in this, in all these colors, okay? That's all I'm gonna say. There's a lot of similarities. What should we start with? Rush? Alert? This is the